This one's for you, Feather. I didn't want to do two separate videos because I didn't want you or them to feel like it was one versus the other. It's not. Both of y'all took up space in my heart after my heart was broken and shattered and began to heal. And then I met both of you at different times in my life. Two very different, very important times in my life. Feather, I'm sorry that it didn't work out. I'm sorry that the pain that we both carried was too much to heal through together. And I am genuinely sorry in this relationship because I know that there were times where I channeled my emotions and my pain through rage and psychosis. And there were times where you genuinely tried to show up for me when I was losing my goddamn mind. And I'm sorry for not seeing that in those moments. I'm sorry for thinking that you'd always be there. I'm really trying to not just make this whole section of the video just I'm sorry, but I've spent almost 3 years talking to your spirit, saying I'm sorry, knowing that you're dead and gone somewhere, and Halo is God knows where, and I haven't been able to delete a single photo of either one of you. I am genuinely haunted by you, Feather. Genuinely, and I hope that when I cross the threshold, that either I meet you or I don't have to see you again so that I can have peace. Either way, I know that I'll have peace. Because you were the first partner that I ever had that asked me what my pronouns were. And why am I crying over that? Anybody else in the world watching this? Because I come from a fucked up place and a fucked up family and a fucked up home state, and I still have toxic masculinity that I'm actively healing through in my final days. And they were the first person that I was with that I felt comfortable femme presenting and, you know, not giving a fuck and being proud, you know. They were like everything that I wanted in a person, minus the fights and both of us having mental illness, you know. And I recognize that. I recognize that you weren't well, Feather, and that you had pre-existing pain, and I'm sorry for being reactive when you would be reactive or defensive or manic, and I would just get pissed off and we would fight, and I'm sorry. I know that a lot of times it was a cry for help, and I feel like shit because I wasn't there for you. The amount of times that I've like listened to certain music or not been able to listen to certain music because of you is like unreal. I literally named my Honda Element that I was manifesting with you for years. I named my fucking Honda Ethel, like Ethel Kane, like our shit, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sorry for the time that we spent in Missouri. I'm sorry that that happened. I wonder if we had never even like broken up in Oakland, if we would still be together and be making art in Santa Cruz or in a different country. I know that we would have never met Halo had we never went to Missouri, so I can't really say I regret it, but I do wish things could have worked out differently. And one thing that I know for certain throughout all of these years, my love has never left. I will always love you. And I still listen to that voicemail you sent me April 28th, literally on her anniversary in 2024, whenever I like was suicidal in Eugene after we broke up in Arcata, and I like texted you and you sent me that voicemail saying that you hope that I'm safe, that I'm okay, and that now is not the time. I have it memorized. And I just could never forget your voice. I could never forget your scent and the way that you feel. I could never forget sleeping in bed together in our room in Missouri and like rolling over and tossing and turning in the middle of the night, and you waking up in your sleep, or in your sleep you would just roll over with me and hold me and continue to hold me and say I love you. Like in your dead sleep you would be like I love you. I know it was real. And I lost you. But this is me trying to actively like let you go and let Davey go, because Davey was the person that I met after you, after years of being alone and hurting and healing and crying and saying that I could never be loved again or love somebody else again. And I don't think I was ready. And Davey, if you are watching this part of the video, I know that you initiated everything. And I went with it hesitantly, but I went with it. And that's not your fault that I chose to go with it. So I was trying to like see for myself if I could open up again and love someone unconditionally again. Not in the same way that I loved you, Feather. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, two separate souls, relationships, chapters. I just miss like the level of vulnerability that we had, Feather. I miss exploring new things together. I miss nature walks. I miss coffee. I miss you like bringing me home a pastry from the fucking cafe you worked at. I miss making love and exploring different sides of ourselves and our identities and vulnerability and healing through shit and calling each other baby girl. I'm gonna get a tattoo before I die that says baby girl. Sometimes I wonder if you're like watching me from wherever you are, Feather, and I wonder if you're proud of me. Because I feel like I am a different person after the relationship. I'm such a different person. I'm changed and grown so much. Not in the sense of like, oh, we could have gotten back together, but like in the sense of like, I hope that you see that I like tried to heal a lot of my wounds that like wore us down. And it wasn't okay. It, like the way that things ended. And I'll never forget September 17th, 2024, on the Aries full moon. We were sitting at Moonstone Beach, I think it was, or Trinidad Beach. And that's when we had that conversation of basically saying like we had to split because it wasn't working and our mental health wasn't good. And then like Peggy and Michelle took me in, and I'm thankful for them. And you sold the car, and just like, I don't know if you were just going through the motions of us and processing, or if you were going through your own mental stuff, but I saw you going downhill rapidly, and it scared me. And that day that I tried to approach you in the parking lot when you were sitting on the ground with Halo, and he like ran towards me, and you yanked him back, that like ripped my soul out. Because I know that you were hurt. And I know that you were in fight or flight. And I know that now because I went through that shit with fucking Davey. It's like I had to go through this relationship with Davey to heal through shit with you. And like I still ended up getting fucked up and fucked over and hurt and destroyed by this person that I still care and love. Still, I'm making a video for the both of y'all. like a fucking silly geezer. But I'm trying to be nice to myself. I'm trying to be nice to y'all. I'm trying to not go out with a bang. I'm trying to gracefully exit this world at peace, knowing that I said in this video all of the things that I never got to say to either one of the two loves of my life. I feel like maybe Davey was brought into this life of mine to bring me back from the dead, and I also brought them back from the dead, taking them to the hospital and watching them die in front of me. And then they got payback because I died in their bedroom in their arms. Then they did CPR on me. That's the level of closeness that we shared. And then it wasn't enough though. There was a relapse, there was cheating, there was like lying, there was all of this. You know? And Davey, if you're watching this part still, I hope you know I forgive you. I truly forgive you. I can't carry the pain any longer. That's why I'm not here anymore. That's why you're watching this posthumous bullshit. And Feather, I hope you know that I forgive you genuinely for all of the insecurities that you had and all your pre-existing trauma. And I genuinely forgive you, and I love you forever. And I hope and pray that you forgive me. I hope I'm not just like in your trauma box, you know? I hope that I'm like somewhere in like good memory. Like I hope when you think of me, you miss me, or you love me, or you think warmth, you think the sun, like I miss you so much. I miss you every day. And I like see a feather on the ground and I pick it up and I like smile and then I cry, or I'll see chemtrails in the sky in the shape of a letter F, capital F. And I know it's you. I know it's you. So I think I'll always be connected. I think I'll always be connected to the both of you because you were my last two relationships. And honestly, my only two relationships that I genuinely gave a fuck about. You know, all the relationships before were just kind of like build-ups. You know, I was with a narcissist, abusive piece of shit for 6 years. Lost all of that in my life, all that time of my life, was groomed. And like, I have no love for that. I have forgiveness for it. Still working on it, but like, you know, all of my relationships before that were just fucking trials, you know. And I'm not discrediting those people at all. There was love there at some point with those people. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given my love away like I always do. And I'm to the point now where I can't even really give love to myself. I don't know how. I don't know who I am. I don't know what that looks like. I know that there's things in this world that I do have love for, like nature and these leaves that are like caressing me, being like, it's okay, Sundance. Like literally. I used to like talk to your fucking spirit through plants, Feather. There was like this one time that I was like, I don't remember if I dosed or if I was sober, but I was walking through the forest somewhere. Don't even remember what state I was in. But quite literally there was like this fucking fern that grew out, and it was like in the shape of a hand like that. And I walked past it and it grabbed me like that. And I knew it was you. So like, maybe that's you. I've never like had a death like this before. And so like I said in the beginning of the video, like I don't want either one of you watching this to think that it's like I loved one more than the other. I loved y'all differently. I could not have loved y'all the same. It's impossible. And it wouldn't be fair to you or me. God, this sounds like a fucking toxic love triangle. That's not what it is either. I'm hoping that this message finds the both of you. This message is only for the both of you. And I guess for my subconscious and for my soul. So, thank you. Thank you for the final space that you could hold. And thank you for listening to my truth and my pain. And hopefully there won't be much pain much longer. I can't stop sweating. I can't stop fucking sweating. It's okay. It's because I'm just like exerting a lot of emotion right now. Trying to be relaxed and not shrug my shoulders out of fight or flight. Like I've used these years of like healing as time to like have hyper awareness of myself and what I'm feeling and what I'm going through. And, you know, I catch myself with my tension and how I carry myself when I'm holding all this pain in. I could go from fine and laughter to crying like this in like 2 seconds. Because I just hold everything in. And whenever I do try to let shit out to vent, I let the wrong shit out. And I let anger out. And then I'm not heard, so it's like I have to just process it, and I have to just like allow myself to feel my fucking emotions and not care about these people walking their dogs, looking down at me. Thankfully, people are respecting my space. I think they can feel my energy. I'm not trying to project all my pain onto them. I'm just like, I think they can see what I'm going through energetically, and they're just leaving me be. So thank you, people. Thank you, universe. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say, because this is the last time that either one of you will be able to hear my fucking voice, my human voice. So, I just want you both to know that I'm sorry. And that I love you both. I'm like stimming on my knees right now really hard. I wanted to have like a cute little outfit for this video. I was just showing my grandma's shirt, wearing my hoochie daddy shorts and my scrunchie and my fucking Nikes. Custom 1 of 1 with the black laces. There has to be some kind of humor in this, right? I'm thankful that I had silliness with the both of you. And I'm thankful that I got to experience my like rave baby culture. Even though I was such a late bloomer in life with like experiencing life, and I didn't start living my life until 2020. And I feel like I missed out on so much. So fucking much. I'm literally sitting in Colorado after the magic left. You know? And honestly, part of me fucking wondered if I would run into Feather when I came here, you know, because this was such a long chapter of their life and their adult life where they set out for themselves. And I definitely can like walk through areas and like spiritually, mentally rewind in time and remote view them walking around and living their younger life, a version of them that I never met. And same with Davey. Now I'm speaking third person because this is back to the general, you know, the both of you and the world and anybody, if anybody is watching this at all, just know that like there's nothing wrong with giving your love away as long as that's your intention, is to not hurt and to just love. I don't think it's bad to give your love to people that need it. Feather needed my love. Davey needed my love. Yeah, I needed my love too. And there were periods when I was single and alone after Feather where I did learn to give myself love, and I did pick myself up and fell down again, went up again, fell down again. And, you know, I can't say that I have any regrets in any of this because I genuinely loved, and I don't mean to say that in a context of neither one of y'all did, because I felt the love, you know, even through the pain and the psychological trauma and the torment and the fucking fighting. Oh my God, dude. The fights that me and Feather and me and Davey would have. I am sorry. On my behalf, I am sorry. I'm sorry for all of us not being in a place to like sit through things and talk and heal through things and let our emotions get the best of us. I'm sorry. On my behalf, I am a very emotional person. Scorpio sun, Aries moon, and then my Capricorn rising's like, just be a sociopath and just work and fuck and don't fall in love. For real. Very goat fucking coded. Like, for real. Well, I'm glad I got to make at least one goat noise for this video. See, I don't need to fucking shrug my shoulders. I need to relax my shoulders. I've been working really hard on my fucking, what are these called, traps. Instead of doing drugs or trying to cut myself, I'm just like going to the gym 3 times a day. Also because it's 100 degrees in a black car. So I'm thankful for this little chunk of shade. I'm thankful for this river that's helping me, you know, release these emotions. And I'm thankful for the both of you. I'm thankful for y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you, Sundance. In the middle. In the middle. Okay, well, this is it. This is goodbye. I love you both.